You don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, gotta binge watch. You don't like it, then you want invited, bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it out. Don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, though. It's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn it back until you sorry. Try again. Hey, yeah. Welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? Happy hump day, happy Wednesday. What's up, Hood Table Squad? I hope everybody is having a wonderful week thus far. We are in the middle of the week, therefore the weekend is almost here. Hey Carla, how you doing, love? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the like button and also share the live out if you like. Just hit the share. Boing. Hey Miss Hall, hey beautiful. How's everybody doing? Let me pull up the live chat on. I'm gonna open another screen up here so that I can okay. Okay, you guys, come on in. Make sure you hit the like button, share the live, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already a part of the Hood Table family. Thank you so much. I am doing wonderful, Miss Hogg. It's been a long day though. I've been in a virtual training class for like what seems forever. I know some of y'all have probably heard me say before that the job I've been working with, that I, work from home with for like the last 7 years, because of the Rona, one of our departments in disability gets really, really busy. So we're being cross-trained to help out with processing certain claims. So I've been in a virtual class for like a month. So anywho, today was a very long day because we're learning state disability and all kind of stuff. So my mind is like, but anywho, thanks for tuning in. If you guys notice the title of the video, it is called we need some moderators. We growing, y'all, so we need some moderators. We are growing really fast, and I don't have that many moderators. I really never really had a need to have a lot of moderators. Like I know some people got like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 moderators on their YouTube channels, but they also have like thousands and thousands, like big channels, and their chats. There'd be like 1 million people in their chats, and the chats be going wild. People be arguing, people be trolling, people be being disrespectful, just along with all the people who got some sense. You always got the crazy ones. Y'all know that. So anywho, I'm looking for some moderators. So this live is only about that. It's not going to be that long, but I just wanted to come on here to let people know that if you are interested in being one of my mods, and you have to be like one of my day ones, like if not a day one, you have to at least been on here long enough for me to feel comfortable with you having that wrench. So if you're new to the channel, I don't know you that well, so I can't give you a wrench. The longer you be here, the more I see you in the chats and things like that and see your support, then I could decide, if, to add, you as a moderator. Ms. Hall, you said you'd like to be a moderator. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. I think I actually only got like 4. I know Deanna, she's a mod. Who else is a mod? Oh God, now I can't even think of them off the top of my head. Of course, my co-host, she's a mod because me and her, or her and I, she and I, we only do videos together, like collaborate or whatever. Like once a week, maybe twice. This week we're actually doing two shows together, her and I, which will be tomorrow night. Oh, tomorrow night is going to be a good show. We got 2 good shows coming up. Tomorrow night, let me see. Hold on, let me go to my show listings. And I'm about to mod you up, Miss Hogg. I'm about to I have to pull up the actual video on YouTube so I can click next to your name to give you a moderator stick. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yes, tomorrow night we're doing an interview tomorrow night. And the show tomorrow night is called The Computer is Just So Slow. Oh my God. You know, if you use green screen, you know, for people who don't know, when you use the green screen through the StreamYard, it does make your computer run a little slower because it uses a lot of power for the green screen. So sometimes, it moves a little slower. But tomorrow night, the name of our show is called, here it is. And I don't like this new YouTube studio. I just don't like it. And they forced our hand. They made us comply to the new YouTube studio. It's so awful. It's so awful. I hate it. Everything we used to do in the classic creator, like editing our videos, putting in commercials, all that kind of stuff. It was so easy. And now we have this new YouTube studio, and it's so, I hate it. But anywho, the interview tomorrow night is called The Stereotypes of Heterosexual versus Lesbian Relationships. And the reason why we're doing that that particular topic, is because somebody approached me because they want to tell their story about a domestic violent relationship they were in that involved stalking and all kind of other stuff. And they want to tell their story, and it's a lesbian relationship. And the reason why they want to tell their story is because a lot of people, like, I don't judge me, but a lot of people like myself have even thought, over the years, just because I don't know much about, gay relationships, but I thought that maybe 2 women in a relationship would be much more, I don't know, successful. Can I say that? Successful as far as, like, their relationship and how they go about their relationship and their relationship growth, and, seeing each other more eye to eye than a man versus a woman. I don't know why I thought that. But again, a lot of people feel that way. And this lady who was in this relationship, she knows that a lot of people feels that way. So she wants to debunk that stereotype, because we hear a lot how gay women, like, okay, what's the first thing you normally gay women say about another gay woman is, oh, well, women, they know what each other like, and they know how each other wants to be touched, and they know how each other wants to be kissed, and they know how much each other, all that kind of stuff. So you just assume, like, okay, lesbians have a better connection and a more successful relationship than, heterosexual couples. So she, wants to use our platform to tell her story. Now, if you ever watch and I just added you as a moderator, Ms. Hogg, if you ever watch this interview that I had a long time ago, it's about a year ago, and it's on my Tanya's Primetime TV channel. That was a really good interview because it was about a female woman who had been in a horrible, horrible domestic violence relationship. And the guy who she was in a relationship with, he used to beat her. He used to stalk her. He used to, hide in her house in the middle of the night and tell her what she's doing. And he used to break in her house and slash her tires. It was awful. He tried to kill her so many times. And it took so long for police to to get their hands on this guy, and then come to find out the guy was in like 20 other relationships at the same time in Omaha. He was in all these relationships, and all these women he was beating, abusing, stalking, so much so that some of them moved out of town because they were so scared of him. But when she came forward, she went to the police. Her story was so big that if y'all watch the ID channel, my bad, she was approached by the ID channel, and they flew her all the way to, it was like England or London or somewhere, because they wanted to recreate her story for a TV episode. So they had like, fake actresses, people playing her, people playing the dude, how they do. But anyway, this guy winded up getting like 40 years in prison from all the women that testified. That interview is on my Tanya's Primetime TV Media Reviews channel. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the link to that interview. And so if you guys want to watch that one, because there's a connection between the interview. That's where I'm going. There's a connection to that interview, because the same guy that's serving like 40 years in prison for domestic violence against like 20 different women, his sister is the one who was in a relationship with the lady we're interviewing tomorrow, who endured domestic violence, stalking, and all that kind of stuff. So these are siblings. These are siblings that was doing domestic violence and stalking and stuff like that. Why two siblings in one family was doing the same type of acts, behavior? This is what we're going to try to find out. So again, that interview is tomorrow with another victim from that family. So they're going to tell their story to us tomorrow. And then Friday Night Live, Friday Night Live is lit. That's the reason why we mostly need not new moderators. I ain't gonna say new because I ain't getting rid of the ones we have. Yes, I'm gonna get that link for you, Ms. Hall. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it right now while I'm thinking about it. Let me see. Yep, I'm gonna get it right now while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, that interview was really, really deep. That interview was deep. I could not believe all the things that this man was doing to the lady that I interviewed. And it wasn't just her. He had a whole bunch of different women all across our city. And none of them knew about each other. And they all were being abused. So it was crazy. It was crazy. Let's see. Tanya's Primetime TV. If some of y'all want to also join my other channel, feel free, if you would, because that channel, that's my first original channel where most of my content is on from way back, like way back. And this channel, the Hood Table, this channel is only like a year old. So if you want, you feel free to join the other channel. When I put the link into that interview, you can go ahead and check that out. But let me see. And then I'm going to tell y'all about the interview we got Saturday, because that's going to be a really, really big interview. And I need like as many mods as it possible in that chat, because that interview is really, it's a sensitive interview. It's somebody who's speaking out against a local pastor in our community. There's going to be a lot of allegations against a local pastor in our community. So I do need as many mods as possible. I already talked to some of my mods. I've been texting them and seeing if they are, available this Saturday. The interview is going to be at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we are going to need some mods in the chat. You said Omaha, keep surprising me. I just put the link in the chat, Ms. Hogg. And matter of fact, Ms. Hogg, you might have seen that interview because you subscribe to my other channel, Tanya's Primetime TV. So you might have seen that interview, but just in case you haven't, just in case you guys want to get caught up or, want to check that interview out, because the interview tomorrow night and the interview link that I put in the chat from that lady who survived domestic violence, They are connected. They are connected. So you might want to check that video out, everybody. And, but yeah. But anyway, thanks for liking the video, you guys. Thanks for coming in. I love how people come in and they just hit the like button. It so much helps with all content creators on YouTube. All content creators, because that helps the analytics. It helps YouTube decide which videos they're going to promote, which videos they're going to recommend. So, it really helps with the analytics. So I appreciate that for coming in and hitting that like button. And again, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Now, the second link that I'm going to put in, because a lot of y'all still don't know about our private Facebook group. I don't know why. Because I keep talking about it. But the next link I'm going to put in is the Hood Table private Facebook group. Now we have a fan page. You can like the fan page. You can go on Facebook and you can hit the like on the fan page. But if you want to actually join our private Facebook group, I'm going to give you this link right here. And all you have to do is click the join button. So all you have to do is click the join button. And then as long as I don't think you're a troll, I will add you to the group. So I know a lot of people don't like to join Facebook groups because when they join, it does give out their real name usually. So for those people, I understand if you don't want to join, that's cool. That's all cool with me. But if you happen to want to join our private Facebook group, there's the link for that one. I'm gonna give you one more link. Y'all gonna be like, dang, how many? Now y'all know I'm a social butterfly. If y'all don't know already, I'm a social butterfly. So I'm gonna give y'all another link for anybody who's a fan of the new Tyler Perry Ruthless TV show, which is really ruthless. I'm going to give y'all a link to that because we have a private Facebook group for Ruthless TV show fans. Only Ruthless TV show fans. If you don't like Tyler Perry, if you don't like the TV show Ruthless, then do not click that link and ask to join that group. I try to be organized. I really do try to be so organized, Miss Hogg. But I'm not always that organized. Trust me, I'm not. But okay, so the first link that I put in the chat is to an interview I did with a lady who suffered a lot of domestic violence and stalking. Her story went worldwide. We got a chance to interview her on our platform after she did the interview on the ID channel and after they made a sitcom to cover her story on the ID channel. So we got to interview her second. But that was a big interview last year on my Tanya's Primetime TV channel. So you can click that link because that domestic violence story is connected to the domestic violence interview we're doing tomorrow night with a different female who suffered from domestic violence from the same family that my person I interviewed last year suffered from. So make sure you check that video out if you want to get a little piece of the story. And then you can, when you watch our interview tomorrow night, then you can see the connection. Saturday night, Saturday night. Thanks, Deanna. Thank you. Ruthless is on BET Plus. Yep, it's on BET Plus. You have to get that on your on an app. So you can download it like on your cell phone, or if you got those smart TVs, you can download it on a smart TV, something like that. I got it on my cell phone. So I downloaded that BET Plus on my app on my cell phone. And it's free for the first week, by the way. It's a free 1-week trial. And then after that is $9.99 a month. But I really like the app because not only do I like that TV show, but they have a whole bunch of old shows, old comedies, old sitcoms, old movies, and they got all the original BET movies and BET shows on that app. So it's a whole lot of stuff on that app besides the Ruthless TV show. But yes, so our big interview this week is also going to be Saturday, 8 p.m. I'm going to need some eyes in the chat. I already hit some of y'all up. So the ones that can be available Saturday, 8 p.m. I'm gonna need y'all because the interview that we're doing again is with somebody who's making some strong misconduct allegations against a local pastor here in our city, a prominent, well-known local pastor in our city. So the chat might be lit. I'm forecasting that the chat might be lit. We already put out a little promo for the interview and already got people hitting me up left and right in my inbox, on IG, on YouTube, on Facebook, people texting me on my phone. Who is it? Who's the pastor? And I tell each one of them, first of all, the views and the opinion for that interview is not the views and opinion of the platform. I'm going to make that very clear Saturday. I'm going to have it streaming across the bottom, scrolling across the bottom of the chat. I'm going to have it a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. I'm going to put a disclaimer at the end of the video. It's going to be a 3-part series. It's going to be a 3-part series. Maybe 3. Let me retract. It's definitely going to be a 2-part series. It's going to be a 2-part series because we're going to do a part 1, which is this Saturday. And then we're going to do a part 2. I got to figure out what day the guest wants to do the part 2. But whenever they want to do the part 2, we're going to do the part 2. So it might be a day later. It might be a few days later, but it'll be within the next week after part 1. Then a 3rd part is up in the air if the person who the allegations are being put against would like to tell their side. They might want to, they might not, but they have the opportunity. And if they're watching right now, or if somebody thinks they know who we are referring to, you can send the word to them that they can have the opportunity, not at the same time that we're interviewing our guests, because I don't want no attacks going on. But after we finish our interview with our special guest, I will give them the opportunity to speak up about the alleged allegations. And again, the views and opinions of our guests for that interview this Saturday night is not the views and opinions of the panel. Miss August said church drama, I'll be there. But yes, that's at 8 p.m. Matter of fact, let me make sure I got the time right on let me make sure I got the time right on the show while I'm talking. But yeah, so again, if anybody else is interested in being a part of the Hood Table moderator, just let me know. Put your name in the comment section. If you catch this video later, put your name in the comment section or put your name in the chat. And again, if you're a day one or somebody that's been part of the Hood Table family or my Tanya's Primetime TV family for quite some time, and I know you pretty well, not personally, but you know what I mean, know you enough to trust you with a moderator stick, then I'll give you that moderator stick. But yes, we are growing really fast, way faster than I expected. I am thankful for that. I am gracious for that. I truly appreciate everybody's support on the Hood Table family, on the Hood Table channel, because this channel has been long time coming. I always wanted to do a channel that focused on the hoods, the community, as well as not just our hood and our community, but your hood, your community, and then different things going on in the media per se. And I wanted it to be a platform where anybody could come on and they could speak their piece. They could talk about it. You guys could offer topics. You guys can send me topics. People send me information all the time. People send me information on what's going on in the hood. People send me stories. I mean, all kind of stuff. And then, you know, on Friday nights, we have our Friday Night Live where we can have up to 6 people on the panel and we can talk about whatever. Is no topics, off limit, no holds barred, every Friday night at 9 p.m. So I always wanted to do something that was more focused on the hood, though. My hood, your hood, their hood, you know, and then, you know, media, trending news, media, you know, that as well. You know, we got to throw that in there, but also having fun at the same time. So I just wanted to be like I said before, the hood table. A lot of people ask me where I get the name from and why I thought of the spades being, you know, the picture, the logo for the hood table. And it's mainly because growing up, a lot of people in the hood grew up at a card table. You playing cards, bones, tongue, you know, whatever. And you have a lot of conversations at that table. You have more conversations at a spade or cards table than you would at a dinner table. So that's why I called it the hood table. Thus, that's where the name came from. So at the hood table, you have all kind of conversations. You might start on one topic, end up talking about 25,000 other topics and never finish your game. So again, that is where I came up with the name, the hood table, for this platform. So with that being said, thank you. Let them know, Miss Hall, people in the bushes and skybox, in the back of the church. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table channel. And also, again, I put 3 links in the chat. The first link is to an interview I did a year ago on domestic violence, which is going to be connected to the interview we're doing tomorrow on connected on domestic violence from another person who was suffered from domestic violence from the same family that the other person suffered domestic violence from. So that's tomorrow night. And again, Saturday night, we're going to have the interview. Somebody's coming on our platform. Somebody reached out to the Hood Table, said they wanted to tell their story. They've been tired of holding it in. They was trying to figure out how they was going to tell the story. And they said the first person they thought about was the Hood Table. So they came to the Hood Table with their story, and I told them I would offer them our platform to get it off their chest, to say it with their chest. So that is what they're going to do this Saturday night at 8 p.m. So thank you guys for your support once again. The second link in the chat is again to our Facebook group for the Hood Table if you want to join our private Facebook group. The third link in the chat is for our private Ruthless TV show by Tyler Perry. We have a dedicated Facebook group for Ruthless TV show fans. Only Ruthless TV show fans. So again, don't click on that third link in the chat if you is not a Ruthless fan. Because some people do not like that show. Some people do not like Ruthless show. Some people think it's too gritty. They think it's too evil. They think it's too ruthless. Thus the name of that Tyler Perry TV show. Some people can't take it. Some people can't take it. So yeah. Yes, thank you, Ms. Hall. Come on and join the Hood Table. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And again, to all my moderators that I've already had before now, before I'm reaching out to get more, I do appreciate you always. Truly, I do appreciate you. Again, our channel is growing pretty fast. Like every day I wake up and we got so many new subscribers on the channel. So again, I appreciate that. And I'm going to need probably at least 5-10 more moderators. So again, if you're a day one or somebody that's been supporting the channel for a long time, hit me up and let me know if you would like to be a moderator. Thank you again. So that's all I have to say. I told y'all this video was going to be really short. I got to prepare for my interview tomorrow night. And then prepare for my interview. Matter of fact, the person who we're interviewing Saturday regarding the allegations of the church pastor just hit me up. So I'm going to have to hit them back. So anywho, like, share, and subscribe to the Hood Table. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the Hood Table. And in the meantime and in between time, my mods, everybody in the chat, our supporters, our the Hood Table family, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.